quickly, we got to go through our predictions we did for the group stages. Me and Lou were right here in this very place, and we made our predictions, and some we did well on.
Oh, was this before the tournament? So
Group stage, just group stage. So, can start with me and you, Louis. Group A, I had Netherlands, Senegal, Qatar, Ecuador in that order. You had Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador, and Qatar. You got it right. Well done. You got yours for that, Group A?
Yeah, I got Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador, Qatar.
Yeah, so you two got that one right. Yeah. I tried to be nice to Qatar and have them first.
I've got really boring predictions, as Louis says.
Yeah, you do. So Ryan's predictions are boring as hell, man.
But they're right, though. They get points.
Group B, I had England, USA, Iran, Wales. So I actually got that correct.
Oh, wow. Yeah, spot on. That was a tough one to predict.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
I just knew Wales weren't on it this year, man.
Do you know what? I wanted to put USA second, but I just also had like the whole like soccer thing in my head. I just didn't want to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You had Wales second.
I had Wales
USA
second.
Third,
I backed the British Isles, man.
You backed them, but yeah, they weren't backing you sadly. What did you have?
I think I went the same. I went England, Wales, USA, Iran. And Iran's, so surprised me. They were terrible, but against Wales were just so bad.
Yeah,
Wales
were so bad.
I don't know how Ukraine didn't win.
I think they're done. Like tournament wise, I think they are. Like it has been recently England, Wales, and now I think Scotland will take that second place now against them.
It's long for them. Like Ramsey and Bell.
Yeah, that's a couple fucking washed guys, bro. Couple. They need tumble drying or something, bro.
Literally, man. Group C, I had Argentina first, Poland second, Mexico third, Saudi fourth. I got that right.
Spot on, yeah. I had Poland and Mexico the other way around because of the Mexican heritage in the World Cup, and it could have happened.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia in one of the last kicks of the game stopped that from happening. It could have happened.
Yeah.
It was very close to happening, but you guys got it spot on. Fair play.
Well, yeah, what'd you have?
I actually went Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi.
Yeah.
So I got it. Yeah, the complete flip side again. I also do think though Poland have looked stinky.
Oh, they're whack.
They are terrible.
Whack,
they are terrible. I don't know how they're through, but they're there.
Man like Mateusz Lotti at right back.
Let them have it, but they
what's his name?
I cannot.
Matty Cash, but obviously Polish. Mateusz Lotti.
I can't wait for that.
Is his name actually Mateusz?
No, it's Matty Cash, but man's Mateusz Lotti, bro.
Isn't it? Right, Group D. It's time for me and Louis to do public apology.
Yeah. Listen
to the great nation.
Fucking oath, mate. Fucking oath, mate. Do you know what? Shout out to Aussies, man, because listen, you man blew up our TikTok.
Yeah,
so
man.
Even if you were coming for us, I love you lot, innit? And when I went travelling around Southeast Asia, I met so many sick Aussies. I love Aussies. I love Australia. When I went, I loved Australia, bro. I'm not even like bum licking you, man. Now, like I love Australia.
See, he likes you guys, man. He likes you guys.
I like you guys, but I still think your team's shit. I'm not gonna lie. I still think you lot are shit. But Denmark are really shit, which are unexpected. I was wrong about.
Yeah.
So
Denmark,
public apology. I was wrong, but you man are getting smoked by Argentina, 3-0 tonight.
I was wrong as well. I put Australia bottom, Tunisia third. I got France right. I put them first and Denmark second, but none of us got that group right.
Yeah, no, I've done the same as you, though. France, Denmark, Tunisia, Australia.
Denmark top.
Denmark are stinky.
Denmark,
yeah,
man.
They were stinky.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing Ericsson.
My Group E is a shocker.
Oh, yeah. Quick shout out to Jackson Irvin as well. He was good when I watched him. I'm just going to say that to you Aussies. And Heuristic barely played.
Barely played.
Goodwin was good. Lecky was good. Suter was good. So you guys were right about them ones. But
did you? Sorry, before we even got it, they released a worst 11, and Lecky was in it. And I thought that was actually quite harsh.
That's really harsh.
Considering I thought he was one of their better players for a team that got qualified.
Yeah.
And it was. I saw that. I thought that's actually quite harsh for him.
And shout out M Duke as well, Marmaduke, whatever his first name is, bro. Mitchell. I think his name's Mitchell. I'm gonna call him Marmaduke from now on. Got them through. But Jackson Irvine was good, man. So you man called me out. I remember watching this guy at Kenilworth Road and he shit on us. So
yeah, look, that's the thing. We're sorry, Australia. So now you can stop telling us our predictions age like milk, whatever. We are sorry.
Drop us a follow as well, please.
Drop us a follow. But tonight against Argentina. Anyway, Group G. No, Group F. No, Group E.
Where we go?
I can't even do the alphabet.
I've had a stinker with Group E.
Throw me off. Yeah, so what?
But they are that land from down under. They've flipped everything upside down.
Exactly, flip my head upside down.
Flip my world upside down.
Germany, I had top. Spain, I had second. Japan, I had third. Costa Rica, fourth. Louis, you had Spain top. You should have got that correct, but I don't know what they were dealing with yesterday. Germany, you had them second. You had Japan third. You had Costa Rica fourth. What actually happened was Japan first, Spain, Germany, Costa Rica. I just want to say, right, if you go back and watch the pod, I said that would be a funny group. I said Japan would be a team to watch out for.
They can cause a surprise.
I said if my boy Tomiyasu was fit, they can cause a surprise.
I told you on the episode as well, you sat on the fence. I told you, say it.
You did.
I said go with your chest.
I didn't do it, man, and I really regret that now.
I had Japan coming last. I did not see that at all. I had Germany win it. Spain, Costa Rica, Japan. I didn't think Spain would have started like that 7-0 or whatever that was. That was insane. I thought Germany were a little bit better. I thought, but they have just been stinking out tournaments now, and I'm absolutely loving it. So
yeah, you are. You've been going for Musiala as well.
Yeah, we chose the wrong team. He chose the wrong team. Like it's
2 World Wars and 1 World Cup.
Exactly that. And Bellingham's better than Musiala anyway. So we got the better.
None of us got
Silky
that.
Don.
Group G, straightforward group. I had Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. Louis had Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Brazil topped that group. Switzerland came second. Cameroon third. Serbia somehow came fourth. Dark horses. What happened?
Yeah, when I said dark horses, I actually meant that disabled horse from Family Guy.
No. We can't let him get away with this because I had Serbia coming third, and I knew I didn't. I saw so many. You know that wheel predictions thing that we all did. I saw quite a lot of them on Twitter, and I kept seeing a lot. It wasn't just you, Lou. So many Serbia in the semi-finals.
It's like Turkey.
It was Turkey of Euros.
Yeah, Serbia were one of the only teams in qualifying who went unbeaten. They beat Portugal twice.
Yeah,
in qualifying,
it was insane.
I do think it didn't help them that Vlahovic hasn't been fit 100% because they've had to. Mitro is good, but they've had to rely on him. They've had to change the system a bit. So Vlahovic hasn't been fit, and that was really big part of their qualifying was them two being fit. But I don't think that's what let them down. I think defensively they were just awful.
Yeah.
And I should have known as well, bro. For some reason, I didn't think about Shaqiri and Xhaka.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the elbows, bro. I didn't think about the Albanians against the Serbians. I should have thought about that and known.
Yeah, that's twice they've won that grudge match. Group H, the group of death.
We've skipped over F. Belgium,
we skipped over F.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I just say, I knew this would be a funny group. I knew this would be a weird group. I just got the teams the wrong way around.
Yeah, so you had Belgium top, Canada second, Croatia third, Morocco fourth. So you had quite a few teams the wrong way around.
I redid my prediction on Twitter and I had Croatia top.
Okay, he had Croatia top.
And Canada second.
Yeah, I had Belgium top, I had Croatia second, Canada third.
Yeah,
Can't even do orders now. And Morocco fourth.
Same.
But Morocco topped the group.
Shout out Morocco, man.
Yeah, shout out Morocco. Other than England, I've watched their games and I just like the way they're playing football at the moment. And I think that'll be a tough game for Spain coming up.
That will be a tough game for Spain. There's a bit of a geopolitical rivalry as well there.
Yeah.
So that's a tough game. I think more so for Morocco will be up for that as well.
What happened to Belgium, man?
I cannot believe still on betting odds that they are so high up every single tournament and they let everyone down every single tournament. Their players seem to not like each other. And say what you want about Southgate, but he's got our England boys absolutely loving each other. So it does. You can see that in another squad with so much talent like your KDB, Lukaku, Hazard. You have to like each other to play with each other because it can just turn into a shit show.
Yeah. I think that golden generation, the gold they got was from Costco or something because that's not Selfridge's gold, bro.
No,
that's that ain't a gold. That ain't a proper
Someone
gold
compared
chain.
it to England's golden generation that failed. I said, don't you dare do that ever again.
I think as
it was
well.
a good generation though. They got semis of World Cup.
Yeah, and they came third in the World Cup, the highest ever finish.
Yeah.
And I think as well, Belgium as a country is like if you know about Belgium and their history, they're a weird country. Like are they French? Are they Dutch? Are they Belgium? Are they Flemish? Like they're a weird country. So I think for such a small country as well, they've punched above their weight for a long time.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no legs. I think
They did get a bit unlucky with Lukaku.
Yeah, they were a bit unlucky with
The
Lukaku.
XG was just insane.
Yeah.
That was peak Lukaku, man.
I think if he was fit, it probably could have been a
That's an
different
all-time
tournament for them.
stinker.
Yeah, that is... When you're not a confident striker, bro, that's what happens.
Yeah. I was impressed with Canada as well in terms of the way they went about things. Probably a little bit too soon for them, a lot of their players. Alphonso Davies never should have took that penalty. Ever.
What was going
That
on
was
there?
insane.
Jonathan David should have took that.
That is the typical high-profile player at the World Cup, biggest stage, get him on the score sheet. That is so typical.
And it's not even to say he's a bad player, because obviously Messi, for me, is the GOAT. We see him miss a penalty the other day. We've seen him miss multiple penalties. So, like, it happens. But for me, your best finisher of the football should be the one who takes the penalty.
I have seen a stat just before I walked in as well. Messi is the first ever player to miss 2 penalties at the World Cup.
Really?
Yeah. Which is
First
insane.
player?
Yeah, I saw this tweet. Wait, I think I screenshotted
crazy.
it.
The
Let me
goat?
see this. Yeah, well, no, the phony goat. Where is he? Yeah, so the only player in history to miss 2 penalties at a World Cup,
Wow.
Lionel Messi, which I'm shocked by.
That's crazy. That can't
Scary
be.
hours.
That's
Yeah, it seems like it
crazy.
cannot be right, but I also can't think of any.
That's crazy.
That's mad. Yeah.
Because it is probably rare for a player to, one, play in 2 World Cups, and then
Yeah.
get
Not
2
everyone does
penalties at a World Cup.
Yeah, that's true.
What was the other penalty you missed?
Iceland. Was that you? Yeah, Iceland. Messi against Iceland.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Messi against
Last
Iceland.
World Cup, yeah. Okay, Group H, which we call the Group of Death, funny group. Yeah, I had Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. Louis, you had the same. Ryan, what do you have?
I had for this one Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea.
Yeah, thought Ghana were going to do it, man, but decided to just relive 2010 again. And
If Iñaki Williams didn't slip, you qualify.
My 2 sweepstakes, I had Ghana and Uruguay, and they knocked each other out in the last game, and it was just
I got Brazil.
It was
Come on, send us out, man.
Lost the battle, but won the war. Suarez, you're coming home.
Yeah, his tears.
that was great.
Bro, I'm not a cannibal yet, but if he could bottle up his tears, I'd drink that. I swear down, I'd drink that.
Yeah, that group was in terms of game quality, even Portugal, low quality, man.
Oh, stinky group.
Low quality,
Stinky
bro.
group. I mean, Ghana had some entertaining games, but it wasn't like it was like because either team were great. It was just like all over the place.
End to end, basically.
Yeah, it was all over the place. I think Portugal have been awful.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's been rubbish. Bruno's had his typical Bruno thing where like he's been okay, but it's not like he's been. You watch him and you're like, oh my days, but yet he's got 2 goals, 2 assists.
2 goals, 2 assists, yeah.
Bernardo Silva as basically playing as a winger, I don't really like that. I prefer him a lot more central. I think Felix and Ronaldo getting each other's way.
Yeah, Bernardo for the thingy is so nowhere near as effective as he is for City, and I don't know. I guess that's just the players he's got around him at City. They all know each other.
The defences look sus as well. I think Cancelo, another City player who's probably protected a bit too much.
Yeah, Cancelo.
We've seen Dalot come in yesterday and get an assist.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of Portugal fans are calling for Dalot to start.
I wouldn't be. I think if Menj was fit as well, Menj, I'd probably play Mendes and Dalot. I probably would, but I mean, just play Cancelo left back and play Dalot right back.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what I think West are calling for.
Play Liao as well. Play Rafa Liao.
Yeah, Liao. But I watched him game yesterday. He didn't look great against South Korea. But yeah, I'd still probably play him. Predictions for next games then. So, even for the games tonight, we'll do Argentina, Australia. I'm going 3-0 for Argentina.
Same.
Australia's the end of the road. I don't think you're progressing beyond this stage. If you do progress, that is the saddest way for Messi to go out of a World Cup. I can't lie.
And I'm living
Oh,
for
I agree.
it.
No, I
I'm
agree.
praying for
I agree.
it.
But
Low-key, man.
we have to understand. It's not like a hypocrite, but it's not just him.
Nah, it's not just him. No.
And if for me, he's done his part. He's not been like box office, but he's done his part in terms of getting
done
them
it
to the
right.
point that they have.
Just don't go out on in a way of that people can.
Yeah,
like myself
people
can
say it was just-
point out one moment in that game
I
where
don't
you
think
go,
it will.
you're that guy who
To
missed
be
that
honest,
penalty.
yeah, it doesn't matter how he
You're
goes
out
out.
of it.
they'll like if he goes out, they'll get onto him. Same way if he wins,
I
they'll
think
just be like, "Oh, Messi."
I think if he goes out in the semi-final to Brazil,
that's fine.
I think,
fine.
or they.
You can't say.
I don't think you can say anything like that. By the way, Netherlands USA just ended 3-1.
Yeah,
I had 2-0 for that game with Gakpo to score.
Stars and stripes are out.
Dumfries goal and 2 assists.
Yeah, I put Netherlands 2-0. USA, no number 9 goal threat, can't really score. Yes. But they did.
Some guy called Wright scored. H. Wright. Don't know who he is.
Wright.
Yeah.
Only Wright I know is Ian Wright. So what are you lot saying for Argentina, Australia?
3-0 as well.
I've got 3-1.
Yeah.
Marmaduke's going to score.
Might not be a nice game.
Lecky.
But Argentina are funny.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think they're that great. I think going into this tournament, the praise Argentina and Brazil are getting, I just don't think them two teams are
great. I think they're now building. They look. Yeah. The thing as well, I think they're kind of built for knockout football because even though they lost that game against Saudi Arabia, they look like they're all fighting for each other and they look like they want to do this for Messi.
It does look more of a team than they have in recent years.
Yeah, they I think the vibes are there for them, and I think I think all of them players would die on the pitch for Messi to win the World Cup. I think 100%. They would genuinely sacrifice their own life for him to win the World Cup. I'm not even joking. Especially De Paul. That man would take a bullet for him to win the World Cup.
Well, he has been terrible.
Yeah, he has.
He has been absolutely dog water.
As well. I don't know what's going on.
France, Poland.
Is the walk getting taken?
I've gone 3. I've gone 3-0 France. I think Poland have looked absolutely awful.
Yeah, they have
3-0
going.
France.
I don't know how they've made it out, and I think Mbappe's going to absolutely tear apart Matty Cash.
My days.
Mateusz Slotty's getting sent to the bank, bro.
It's not going to be pretty exciting in the slightest, but 3-0 France.
I put 2-0. I think Poland stink, but they don't really concede that many chances. And they're not going to give Mbappe and Dembele a lot of space, but they also don't offer anything going forward apart from Disney, live on Disney. But they're just rubbish, really, aren't they? Zielinski's a different player for Poland than he is for Napoli. For Napoli, he's bordering on world class. For Poland, he's rubbish. 2-0 France, I've gone with. I think that game will be really shit, by the way.
Yeah, it will.
England, Senegal, I got England winning on penalties, I
swear down. I can see that. I swear down.
A Colombia type game.
Colombia 1-1 and England win on pens. What have you lot got?
I've got 2-0, but it won't be comfortable. I think Kane will score a penalty early in the second half. That will relieve the pressure, and I think Maguire's going to score a header. Finally, I put money on it every England game. Finally, he's going to get me my returns, and he's going to score a header.
Yeah, I pretty much completely agree. I think it'll be a 2-0 England. Like I said earlier, I think it'll be a goal in the first half, and in the second half, I think all goals will be either your free kick, penalty, or corners. Don't think it'll be from open play. And England, Sweden 2018 all over again. Bring on the quarters.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Up the Lions.
Just want to see a couple of players.
I'll be real, I wouldn't mind getting the annual World Cup penalty thing out of the way now and winning that on penalties.
Penalties and nerve you won, man.
Yeah, but we're going to have one. I think I've got us to have one at some stage. Maybe we'll get onto that, but I think probably we won't have enough time. We'll probably have to do it another day. But I do think if we're going to win the tournament, we're going to have to win on penalties at some point. I think that's the same for any team. But I wouldn't mind getting out of the way now.
Yeah. Japan v Croatia.
Croatia.
I'll go with 2-1 after extra time to Croatia. Japan's going to put a great, valiant fight, but Croatia, knockout tournament, they're good.
Yeah,
extra time.
I've gone very much same as you. I've gone 3-2 after extra time to Croatia.
Okay.
Because Japan, even though Croatia have great technicians who will slow the game down and make it easier, I think Japan have a very good way of making games difficult. So I'm going to go 3-2 Croatia, but I wouldn't be surprised if Japan win as well.
Yeah, I've actually gone the same. I've gone 3-2 Croatia. I've got it in 90 minutes. I think pretty much going on what Louis just said there, I think Japan actually off the ball seem to be, when they don't have the pressure of having to, like when they played against Costa Rica, it seems like, what do we do when we have the ball the majority of the time? I think with Modric and Kramaric for Croatia, they're just going to be controlling this game, but I think Japan they just thrive under a chaotic type of game, and off the ball I think they'll cause some problems, but I do think Croatia will get it through.
I think Croatia's experience as well will play a big part in getting them over the line in that game.
Brazil, South Korea, I'm going for 1-0 Brazil.
Yeah.
Another game where, Brazil will just get a little goal.
I think it will be 2-0 Brazil, but I don't think it'll be comfortable. They're probably going to have to play Fred at left back because Telej and Alexandra are both injured.
Injuries coming out.
That might not be that bad. I can't lie.
Probably better there than in centre mid, to be honest. It stops him being in the middle of the pitch. And so they've got a couple of injuries. I think Danilo's injured as well, so it's going to be Dani Alves and Fred as the fullbacks. Maybe Militao at right back with Marquinhos and Thiago Silva, and then Fred at left back. So they've got some issues. Lucky for them, South Korea aren't great. They have obviously Dangerman, who we know about, but I've gone for a 2-0 Brazil win. Uncomfy, but I think they'll get over the line in that one.
Brazil would love a Trent, to be honest, at right back right now.
I just went Brazil 2-1.
Well.
I don't think it'll be easy at all. I think South Korea's goal will be a bit of a consolation though.
There's Morocco, Spain. I've got 3-2 Spain. Spain are just gonna, for me, this game just make unnecessary hard work of it. They'll absolutely win on XG, and only end up winning by 1 goal.
I think it will be Spain 1-0, although I would love Morocco to win and then march across the Med Strait and take back Ceuta. That'd be funny. I think Spain 1-0.
I've gone for a 2-1 Morocco. I do think that will be an upset quite early in the knockout stages. I think there is bound to be an upset, and I do think that's the game where you can see it the most, in my opinion.
I fully agree. Next
My
game,
upset is coming in this game.
Portugal, Switzerland. I've got Switzerland 2-1.
2-1 Switzerland.
I've got Portugal 2-1.
Portugal 2. Of course you would.
Ronaldo's the GOAT. So,
do you know what? He's missing a penalty against Switzerland.
He ain't like Bum Messi.
He's hitting the crossbar.
Ronaldo bags his penalties when he needs to.
He does,
and he'll do it. And I do think he'll score a penalty in that game.
I think the Swiss are going to do it because they're very awkward.
Yeah,
they normally trouble a big team in a tournament as well. They did it against France in the last years. They did it against
that was such a good
Spain
game.
in the World Cup. Didn't they draw with Brazil as well in the last World Cup? So they normally have a result against the big teams. So I think this is the one where they'll beat Portugal. Because Portugal are weak for me.
Yeah, good on paper, but in terms of on the pitch, it's not it.
And then I think Fernando Santos walks after that game.
Hopefully, because that generation for me is getting wasted.
Maybe get Jose in.
You need imagine him at a World Cup though. That'd be so
probably
good.
Probably be Nuno, man, or something like that.
That'd be Nuno.
What are you saying? Should we do a team tournament?
I've got one.
We'll do a quick one, and then we'll do the SWF.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So I'll quickly go through mine. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going for a team that would win the tournament. I'm literally going for the 11 best players. So in goal, I've got Nopper from Netherlands, 6'8" goalkeeper. Back three, I've got Maguire, Marquinhos, Gvardiol. Midfield, I've got Amrabat, Pedri, Fernandez, Bruno, not Enzo, although Enzo could be there, and Douan from Japan. And then the front three of Mbappe, Morata, and Gakpo.
You and your back three.
I actually think we've only got 2 players.
The thing is, I wouldn't. If I was going to be a manager, I wouldn't play a back three. But there's not been 4 good up defenders. After today, Dumfries would be there because he's got 2 assists and a goal. Today.
I think my team could win the tournament, low key.
They're Dumfries. If I made this now, I probably would put Dumfries in there because he got the 2 assists and a goal today. But at the point I made this, there hasn't been 4 defenders who I think have been standout. And I don't think there's been
5. So
no, I put 3.
Yeah, he's gone 3.
I put Maguire, Marquinhos,
who's left wing back?
There's no left wing backs and shit, man. I just got 4 midfielders.
He's got 11 players.
I've got 11 players. I've got 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 3 forwards.
That's fair. It's only a group stage, so
yeah. And FIFA always do things like that where they make random people.
Tramiro just made an out of position cards type team.
Yeah, I just
46 chemistry.
I just picked the players who the 11 best players who have performed.
That's fair. All right, I got Shenzi in goal. Aito. Yeah, 2 penalty saves, man.
Fuck.
I've also got him in
I'm
goal.
just going moments wise.
Yeah, I've got him in goal.
Allow it.
really
Yeah, I'm
focusing
putting him in my
all-round
team
games.
still instead of Noppert.
Yeah.
Aito, right back from Japan, he got an assist last game.
Good player.
Yeah.
Put him there. Thiago Silva, he's kept 2 clean sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
put Marquinhos into the Thiago
I've got Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one of them.
Yeah.
Gvardiol,
Yeah.
because everyone on Twitter was hyping him, so I thought, okay, I'll put him centre back as well, to be
Let's see what
honest.
happens. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
And he wears that face mask as well.
Yeah,
The Batman
exactly.
thing,
It's
mate.
kinda cold.
Yeah, it's kind of
You know,
cold.
Son thinks he's him, but no, he's not. Hernandez left back, he's got 2 assists.
Yeah.
Rabiot centre mid. You know, I was hearing names like Pogba. Pedri, I've gone centre mid as well. Great game, first game, and Bruno, decisive. Not my favourite player, but 2 goals, 2 assists.
He's inevitable, man.
Yeah. Ener Valencia, he's coming home, but he got 3 goals. He's in my front 3 with Mbappe and Cody Gakpo.
So no Duan from Japan who has 2 goals and an assist.
Nah, he wasn't in my team. What position did he play?
He's a midfielder.
Oh, okay. You can go in ahead of. Nah.
And no Amrabat from Morocco either.
Ah, man. It's my
Cool,
team.
fairs. I'm not saying your team's wrong.
Well, that wasn't the
Team's
dude.
cold. No, team's cold. Team's cold. I'm making it entertaining for the viewers, bro.
Fairs.
Making
I
it
hear that.
entertaining
I
for the
hear
viewers.
that.
But it's a good team. I don't disagree with anything.
This is the best team. This is a great team. So I've gone Szczesny in goal. I've got Hakimi a right back. I've got Maguire, Silva, Theo Hernandez.
Fairs.
I think we've all touched on it. I've got Modric. I've got Camavinga. I've got Rashford, Bruno, Mbappe, and then Gakpo.
Camavinga.
Yeah.
Do you mean Tchouameni?
That's the one I mean. That's the one I mean. Look, allow this. No. I'll tell you what though. Allow this for a second. When I get that message from Doge messages me at like, what time was it? It was like,
I messaged you.
yeah, it was last night. He was like, oh, we're going to do a team in the tournament or something.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was like, oh, shit, let me just write something down. I meant that done. But not Camavinga.
Clip it and put it on TikTok.
Who do you have midfield again?
Huh?
Who's your midfield?
Modric.
Yeah, it's just names, innit?
He's a baller, bro.
Names, bro. Kovacic was better than him in that game
yeah.
against Canada.
He stinks.
I'm a football philosopher, bro. Amrabat. Watch this guy from Morocco.
Yeah, Tottenham linked with him.
Very
Everyone's saying-
sick player, bro. Very
I
sick.
probably
player.
should have had a Morocco player. It's peak. I ain't got a Morocco player.
I literally
I
chucked in Hakimi because he's Moroccan.
I understand.
Heard the Hakimi's not even been good.
He hasn't
No,
been
he
good.
probably hasn't been. But I know him. He
He
plays for
probably-
Morocco.
yeah, Morocco,
They
yeah.
won the group. Get my
Saiss and
team.
Agüed have been quite good for them at
Yeah.
the back.
So that's solid players.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, there doesn't have to be a Morocco player there.
Yeah.
So I just put Amrabat because I think he's been their best player.